All right, today I want to talk a little bit about KOGs. A lot of you may have already heard about KOGs. It is one of the most popular NFT systems on the Wax blockchain in the Wax ecosystem. And for those of you guys who don't know, I wanted to share a little bit about the project and all of the different directions that this project is moving because it is quite diverse and it is setting up to be an ecosystem within an ecosystem. And I also wanted later in the video to show you how you can utilize a new feature to stake your KOGs and earn tokens. So that will be later in the video. But first off, I want to go ahead and jump right into the frequently asked questions. First off, what are KOGs? So KOGs are short for keys to other games. So they're NFTs, right? They're non-fungible tokens, they're collectibles, and essentially they act as in-game currency to unlock tournaments, skins, that type of thing. Why should I own KOGs? Well, KOGs, just like any other NFT, has basically infinite potential for growth because these NFTs can exist within multiple worlds or universes. Truly, the sky is the limit. So really understanding the team behind it, the goals, the development, the excitement, these are the reasons I feel like it makes a lot of sense to own a KOG. So where can you buy a KOG? You can go ahead and jump to atomichub.io and you can buy KOGs there. That's where I go. If you do not have Wax Cloud Wallet, it is very simple to download and you can set it up with your email. Very nice, very easy and simple to use. A lot of the frequently asked questions, what gives KOGs value? KOGs are non-fungible tokens, and the value is pretty much going to depend on the ecosystem around these NFTs. So one of the cool things about KOGs is, like I said, KOG stands for key to other games. So it's going to be a part of many games. So many different ecosystems is going to utilize KOG NFTs. RFox Games is creating an ecosystem of interoperable tournament-based video games that utilize emerging technologies, beginning with the KOGs and the RFox token. So this is important to understand. RFox is one of the main developers that is going to develop games that are going to surround the KOGs ecosystem. And when you stake your KOGs, you are going to get RFox tokens, which pretty much is trying to serve the ecosystem as a virtual currency of sorts. So to quickly go through the roadmap, in August 2020, first edition KOGs launch on Wax. From there, September 2020, KOGs becomes the #1 NFT collectible on Wax. So very exponential growth very quickly. A lot of it has to do with RFox Games and the teams behind KOGs. Then in October, they published the light paper and reveal details of the game economy. Fast forward to December of last year, they released closed beta game testing. And now we are in this phase here in between, where we are pretty much waiting for a full release and a full NFT powered game reveal, the KOGs 3rd edition launch. All right, so I want to briefly touch on the news tab. If you click on the news tab, you'll find the latest KOGs news. I actually found quite a bit of interesting information. They do trivia night, so that's KOGs trivia night every Thursday. So you can participate in that. And if you click on the link, it'll actually go through all the questions that were asked and recap the correct answers. So that's pretty cool. And it gives you access to all of the current events that are happening within the ecosystem. So now I want to go ahead and jump to the second part of the video where I talk about how to create and stake KOGs tubes. So if you want to stake your KOGs, the first thing you have to do is put them in a tube. Now, what are tubes? A tube is a vessel for storing your completed sets. So pretty much the tube is just the container. Once you finish collecting a set, you then seal that set inside the tube. And the tube represents a complete set. So basically you're staking the tubes. I mean, you're staking your COGs, but really you need a tube before you can stake. And they pretty much help you organize your collection. So stake tubes earn RFox rewards. So RFox, as we previously mentioned, are issuing their currency for people staking tubes. All right, so setting up a tube is pretty easy once you have a set put together. You simply pay a small fee in wax tokens and you can set up a tube. And that costs 25 wax P to mint. So be prepared to stake for 90 days before you earn your RFox tokens. So this is very important, and I actually did not know this fact before starting the video. So apparently there are staking windows. So between the 1st to the 7th, you're able to stake. And then also between February 26th to the 28th, you are able to stake, with the staking period completed on May 28th. So that would be 90 days in both staking windows. So what I'll probably end up doing is I will have a tube ready to go, and I will make a follow-up video beginning on, well, sometime after the 22nd. So that way I can go through the process of staking and then documenting my 90-day window. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.